For God, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, hath shined in our hearts to give the light of knowledge and the glory of God in the face of Jesus Christ. 2 Corinthians 4:6 of the New Testament. It's also a coded reference you can find on rifles the U.S. military uses. There are other coded references as well on the sights of rifles used by the U.S. military. The company that makes the sight says there's nothing wrong with that. Military rules specifically prohibit promoting of any religion. Some are upset. Others don't find anything wrong with it. Leo, what do you think?
Terrible. Fred, those guns are in Afghanistan, in the Middle East. It would give the impression that we're fighting some type of religious war in the Middle East. It's a horrible idea. Also, what if a person doesn't subscribe to that religion, the Christian faith? What if they're another person of a different faith? They would find those rifles offensive. Religion has no business in the military.
Let me just say this, though. But if you're out on the ground fighting a war, you're holding a rifle, you're defending your life, I think the last thing you're going to find offensive is a code on a gun. At that point in time, I think you're more worried about survival. Agree or disagree?
I agree with that 100%. But what I'm saying is this was a report that is worldwide. This can be used as a propaganda tool by those in the Middle East who are fighting us and saying this is a religious war. They're trying to impart the Christian faith on us.
That's absolutely true, and it could lead to torturing our troops if they get captured. And there are soldiers who have complained about this already. So I think we don't want to present them with reasons to not motivate them to fight. We don't want to alienate the soldiers. If I were the Army, what I would do is I'd go back to the gun manufacturer and ask them to remove these biblical verses at their own expense. If they refuse, then I would cancel the contract and even go to court if necessary on First Amendment grounds. And then I would go to all the soldiers and I would say, would you like a weapon with a biblical verse or not? And I would provide them with their choice of whatever they wanted.
Well, you can't do that. You can't. No, Charlotte, you can't do that. You can't give people the option. You want the biblical verse or not? It's got to be all or nothing.
Why can't you?
Because that's going to cost hundreds of millions of dollars to try and correct that. I mean, we got a stack of rifles here and a stack of rifles here. Which one do you want?
Charlotte, Fred is right on this one. He's right. He's 100%. You can't do it. It shouldn't be on the guns, on the rifles at all. It's called separation of church and state.
It's one way or the other. Agree?
Correct. Agree.
No, I don't agree. I think you can use up the weapons you have, and then you're going to be making new weapons anyway because you're canceling the contract. So you can give troops that option.
All right. We're going to agree to disagree on that one, Charlotte. Okay. All right. Leo, Charlotte, good job. I'll talk to you next week.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay.